Hello and welcome back, you legendary lunatics out there. This is Lord Papa Lunacy himself, here with my co-host as always,
Shadow Man Randy in the house.
Shadow Man Randy in the house. We also have another guest who's been with us for the last couple of videos. Would you like to introduce yourself, babe?
Oh
Have
It's
you...
God.
It's me.
It's God, and she's pissed.
I'm the problem. It's me.
It's okay. Abby Evans Artistry here. She's joining us. If you've not checked out her Instagram, you should go do it right now. Right now. Go do that.
I've taken
do
my
it.
Go check out the Instagram right
It's
now.
been like an hour since I've taken my nighttime pills. Like, you can't expect a lot of me.
That's fair. She's getting sleepy. So, what are we doing right now, guys? What are we working on?
Would you like to tell him that?
Oh, a tier list, and I think we'll be done.
Well, maybe,
This-
depending.
Well, possibly.
We
Let's just start rambling.
Well,
It's
here's
okay.
the thing. We're all artists, so we have very deep feelings about things. I mean, I imagine everyone has deep feelings about certain things in their life, but when it comes to movies, which is an art form,
That we
it's-
all work in, pretty much.
yes, we're gonna have thoughts. We're gonna have thoughts, and we're
Thoughts
gonna have
and opinions.
feelings and prayers.
Indeed, we will. That is true. What are some good things we've talked about recently in these videos? We've talked about Train to Busan being an amazing movie and giving us a good example of the amazing. I don't know where I was. I thought I was going to go somewhere with this sentence. Right?
Good
How foreign films are really just
Yeah.
taking over the industry in a great way.
Eastern
In
media.
an amazing way.
Yeah.
Eastern media is starting to maybe be a little bit better than Western media.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
which
I would agree
I think
100%,
they've been very good for a long time, anyways. But I think people are really starting to notice and understand that it's like, yeah, because they put their whole fucking pussy into it. Oh, sorry,
We didn't
Damn
make it.
it.
We didn't make it to 2 minutes
Grandma,
yet.
click off.
Grandma.
Oh god.
Hey, it was almost at 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
It's like the Dan Cummins bit. Dan Cummins has a comedy bit where he talks like his daughter. He's like, tells his daughter, he's like, you can swear one time, and she goes, all right. I hurt my bottom. Hurt the bottom of my butt, and he goes, all right. She goes, hurt the bottom of my fucking butthole. And he's like, whoa.
I mean, I think prior to 2 minutes, I should be allowed to talk about how the Koreans are popping their fucking pussy. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what we do on this channel.
Yeah.
So that's where this
Pop
video's
our
going.
pussies.
Okay. And now let's not say that phrase again.
They
For-
pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss that, do it.
Hey, yo, Kimber!
Hey, Kimber.
Okay, where the hell were we? Now that we've
They got sweet tea.
we got some cookies. Let me know.
Honestly, this episode I think should be an advertisement for antidepressants because I took them along with magnesium, and here I am doing okay as a person. So therefore, you guys take your if you're listening to this at the time you're supposed to take your antidepressants, take your goddamn antidepressants.
You heard it here first. Abuse your drugs. No.
I have a professional life outside of this. Don't you dare.
I was kidding. I was only kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. No.
These are reasons this is a joke.
He's just jealous he's not medicated.
Should we start? Should we get going? So we
We should probably do something.
3.5 minutes into the video. All right.
We're gonna get through it this time. Immediately monologues at the beginning.
Great.
This starts with popping pussies.
Green Inferno.
Yes.
I've never seen it. I've heard things. I
Okay.
think we should put it on never seen.
Okay.
I can't rate it.
Like you've heard things in your head because you
I
probably should
have.
talk to someone
I've heard things about it.
I heard things in my mind.
Something keeps telling me about this movie.
Okay, next up is Don't Breathe. Did you guys ever see that one?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, is it the one where the girl breaks into the old man's basement
Yes.
to steal
It's
from
the
him?
girl and her 2 guy friends. They break in.
Yeah, and then
it's-
and then it's all like, oh, that's so mean, he's blind, and then he has like someone chained in his basement or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's okay because he's a bad
And
guy.
he's got a bunch of semen in the fridge, and he's trying to like inject into people.
You say that
I
like
took
you
my
don't keep your semen in the fridge.
I took
I
my
like to save mine.
yeah.
I took my first sip of whiskey as he just dropped. He's got a semen fridge.
Well, he does. It's the truth.
Hey, some people have a wine fridge, some people have a semen fridge.
He's-
How about we listen and we don't judge, okay?
Is that what the milk in my fridge is? Bad joke.
You're the one that drinks it. I don't know.
Only you can know that, bud.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, dude.
Abby's been collecting it.
Just milking you at night. I'm sorry, that's non-consensual. We don't
Milking
do that in
him
this
at
house.
night.
I always ask for consent.
Oh my god.
The lesson
I like the Clay's just deep. She's milking him at night.
All right. Well, don't breathe. I'd say that's a B.
It's a B tier.
Pretty good.
It's a C
A B
tier.
for milking.
B for
A B
milking
for
Seth
milking.
at night.
Next up, we got Hostel 1. It has been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna put it as good enough.
Okay.
I like the guy who made it. I think he's a good horror writer. I will say he's big on gore. Like, he does a lot of gore stuff.
I'm down with it, baby.
Oh yeah. Next up, we've got
1408.
I've seen this DVD cover like 7 times.
I've seen this movie recently.
Really?
Yeah.
How was it?
Didn't hold up. I watched it as a kid. I'd say subpar as overall. I mean, well,
Subpar.
it's a psychological thriller and it has a crazy twist. Maybe I can't put it in subpar. Put it one above that.
One above. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
You got the
I
attention.
like how we're like we'll say something subpar and then we're like, I don't want to put it on the same level as Chucky.
Yeah,
or-
once we get into the Chucky and Halloween 2 era.
Why don't we
Alien-
just make an entire category for Chucky and Bad Halloween?
just
movies?
Chucky?
That way you don't feel so bad.
we'll just label this like, things we hate.
Mm.
Quarantine?
Quarantine. I don't know which one this is, but I'm assuming.
Quarantine 1, which was
Oh,
the
God.
better of the 3 that they made. Another found footage film. This one was better than 2 and 3. I thought it was very good as a kid. And
Yeah.
I think it still holds up because I've also watched this one recently.
We do.
Have you guys seen this at all?
No.
I've seen one of the Quarantines. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, this one I saw in theaters when I was a kid. I really liked it. I think Good Enough is a good
Good
one.
Enough?
I've also just been getting into horror movies a lot more recently because I'm getting a little less scared about things in life. Okay.
Which it blows my mind. She does these amazing horror makeup deals. Like she'll make someone look like a fucking corpse or someone look like a zombie and in like a terrifying
and they'll
way.
make corpses look like living people.
Yeah, and she makes corpses look like living people. But then it's like when it comes to a movie about that, she's like, I can't do
That's
it.
why you gotta separate work and pleasure.
Because here's the thing, and I know this sounds really silly, but in my mind, if it's not something I know for 100% certain how to kill, then like that's scary, okay? Because then it's like, well, then my life's at risk. If it's a human, like, yeah, obviously there's no guarantee I could like take on another human being. But, like, if it came down to it, I have a lot better guarantee with a human than some fucking, like, 8-foot-tall, gangly, smiling bitch.
I don't think you're
Okay?
gonna like working
Fuck
on
the
our
Babadook.
videos.
Do what?
So I don't think you're gonna like working on our videos.
Like we're trying to do a lot of horror stuff too.
Okay, well, I'll just close my eyes.
That's fair.
Victor Woods is gonna be. We need you for that.
that we're gonna need a lot of help on that one.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Doing, like, horror makeup, because I'm seeing the process is a lot different than being like, I have to be subjected to the nonsense.
I guess that's a fair point. Like
Because
you're
I'm
seeing the
watching-
process from A to B to C
yeah,
to D
like,
until
I mean, like, so it's, say I'm, like, doing something, like, creepy to you, right? Like, I'm making you look all creepy.
Like Bill
But you're my Seth I know and love, and then you're still the Seth I know and love. You're just wearing makeup that I put on you, you know?
that's fair.
Versus, like, I don't know anything about who the fuck this creepy, crawly little bitch is. I'm sorry,
It's okay. You're good.
You get the heebie-jeebies.
I get the hibba-jibbas.
Last house on the left is the next one.
Is that the one with the gruesome ass scene at the very beginning?
I think so.
The one where the lady.
Is it that one or
I think
yeah
it's that
last
one.
yeah that one's that's the I mean
That
here's
was-
the thing. It's very like cathartic in the sense like the ending is fucking sick. Like the dad comes in with the most fucking creative ways to kill these dudes. I mean, because like I will never be a dad as far as I know. I'll try my best, but I'll be the best mom dad I can be. Anyways, but like this man wasn't just like, no, I'll just stab these bitches or shoot them, right? No, he's like, I'm gonna stick his fucking head in a microwave, stick a fork in it, and let his head goddamn blow up because he, fucking violated my daughter. Like, that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm
Good redemption. That.
Yes, but in general at the movie, I was like, I don't feel it. It felt very unnecessary. I get that, like, that's the whole concept, but it just feels, I don't know.
So I guess this does raise a question for me then. On a whole, is the story good, or is it more like a revenge porn kind of thing?
It feels like revenge porn.
It does feel like revenge porn.
So it's like, I feel like it's a middle tier movie. Like,
So
I
would you
mean-
say it's a so bad it's good kind of thing? Like the movie itself's not a great movie, but like the catharsis you get from like the revenge.
I wouldn't even
against
say it's so bad. Though.
it's not bad. It's like, I mean, because it's realistic in the sense like, yeah, this could definitely happened to someone.
The reason I say like So Bad It's Good is because like I feel like when it comes to tiers, I know it's So Bad It's Good is below garbage right here. I feel like So Bad It's So Good, it puts it above C, between C and B. It's like a B minus or a C plus. A movie that's so bad it's good, enjoyable wise.
Yeah, I think it could fit into a C, just because like
C.
I think, but also I'm coming from the perspective of being a woman, and it does feel really icky and unnecessary to literally go as far as they did, because like obviously I think there's ways to insinuate like I don't know if we're
like for example the tree scene.
Like yeah, but like it's, assault, right? But like they literally full on like obviously I'm assuming he was not in her, but like.
It was
underwear down, slapping sounds, and it felt a little too close to revenge porn, which is like not necessarily I think what people sign up for when they watch horror.
Do you think and this is like I said, I'm a guy, I don't know, and I've not seen the movie, but would you say that goes alongside of the No Rush and the gay pride scene from It, like we were talking about?
So, yeah, like but I think also because it could get to people, depending if you're fitting within that category, which like I mean obviously the same thing can happen to men, but because in the particular the protagonist is a young girl, I mean she's I guess a young adult or something, but like
young woman,
young woman, I think it just feels that much more like
real
icky, but then I think that's also what makes the catharsis so much like stronger, because I have a feeling like if for some reason I was in that same situation, my dad would have done the same shit.
Yeah.
He would have made sure they suffered before they died.
So, also, I think this is a fun time to...
Well, and the mom, too. The mom also did some badass shit.
Talking about your dad, the first time I met Abby's dad, and this is really, really funny, I had heard some very terrifying things about this man who is ex-military, runs his own business, is very protective of his daughters. And so the first time I meet him, I met him at Abby's sister's wedding, and, like, I shook his hand, and he was really busy, so I didn't want to bother him until, like, at the end of the wedding. And so, like, I said, it was nice to meet you. He said, nice to meet you, too. And then we went about our own business for the rest of the party, because he's handling catering and stuff. And at the end of the party, we're getting ready to go, and I was like, I want to go, like, say hi to your dad, And I woke up, and I was like, hey, Troy, I just wanted to say it's nice to meet you. It's nice to know you officially. And I was like, I just want to let you know I really, like, appreciate getting the chance to date your daughter, Abby. And I love her, and I care about her, and I will do whatever I can to make sure she's happy and protected. And I want you to know that. And I know she's her own woman. I don't have to ask your permission, but like I want you to know that it cares. It means a lot to me to like have like you care about me, as like a possible future son-in-law, And I want you to know I'll take care of her. And he kind of looked at me for a second. He nodded his head. And he was real quiet. And then like people who knew Troy knew he was a very kind of like a very friendly guy, but he was also kind of could be stoic at times. And he just goes, "Oh, well, just so you know, I could always quit grilling and go back to killing. So." And you could not get a BB in my asshole with a jackhammer. I was so terrified.
For context, my dad owned a catering business that once he retired from the military, he decided to go for his true passion, which was cooking. And
he was an amazing cook, too.
Yeah, so and it's really funny considering something else that happened that day, too. But I think we'll get into that story later and maybe warn Seth's grandma maybe not to listen to this part of the story. Because... there's something she doesn't need to know about us.
Cut it out! Cut it! Grandma, 1337.
Judy close the ears.
No. But anyways, yeah. So like it was a very interesting interaction with her father, and I could definitely like with what you're saying. If God forbid anything were to happen to you,
he would stick a goddamn fork in a microwave and blow up a man's head.
Yeah, he would. He was that protective.
It would be sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry. Oof.
Hey, sometimes you got to get into it.
Oh yeah.
What's this?
Next up, we got Wishmaster. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
I don't know what that is either.
Also, you guys need to know that I do talk about my dad a lot, because that man was fucking sick. So, if I'm ever on here, I might talk about him.
That's fine.
Randomly. He's fun to talk about. He's got some stories.
Sounds like an interesting man.
And if lightning strikes us at some point, just know that he does not want us to tell a story or something.
Yep.
Ghost Ship.
Never actually seen it, but I saw that scene in the beginning, right? Is that the one where...
The opening scene in Ghost Ship is amazing.
The wire cuts through them all.
Yeah, doesn't the movie go to shit afterwards, though?
For the most part.
Okay, that's what I've heard.
I would almost put this one, it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah, this one... And it's... Honestly, it kind of fits in that one tier we had for the creepypastas where it's like a really bad story,
Has its
but like
moments.
has its moments.
Yeah.
Because that opening scene is amazing, beautiful storytelling.
I feel
It's-
like anytime it pops up on like my Facebook as like a like an old show, I sit and watch the whole thing. And I've never seen the movie, but I love like the effects. I think it's fucking cool.
That opening sequence is just so
and I don't.
good.
I mean, I assume it's not like practical effects, but at least it's cool as hell.
Gothica.
No idea.
Never
Mom has showed me this one, and I don't remember which this one is about.
Gothica.
I don't remember.
It's about a
It's
goth.
it's about where you buy your contacts.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're sponsored. No, I'm just kidding. We're not sponsored.
Sponsored by Gothica.
That would actually be sick, though.
Maybe one day we'll get some sponsors. I think we will here pretty soon.
Gothica.
Sponsored by.
If you ever like us enough and want to sponsor us, I'll take it.
Sponsored by Bad Dragon.
If only. If only.
We are sponsored by Patricia's. We're fun and fantasy meat.
Do you remember Brock from high school? I don't want to like full name him and everything, but you remember the Brock I'm talking about? He was a year younger than us.
No.
They called him half sack on the football team because he
No, I don't know what you're
It
talking
was a nut or something.
Half sack.
he had surgery and lost half of his nuts.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Brock.
Yeah.
Your secrets are getting revealed.
I'm not gonna say which Brock this was. Anyways, but like he was fully convinced that the phrase was "Patricia's were fun and family meat."
Oh no.
I hope not.
I was like, I
I
don't
was
think
like, this
that's.
is Kansas, not Alabama.
Oh shit. Dawn of the Dead.
This movie.
That
Let me hear what you guys think about this.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it, and if I have, I don't remember it that
I
well.
think this is the one we watched together. It's the zombies in the mall where they like the people camp out in the mall during zombie apocalypse and like are living.
I think you're just thinking of the time you watched it by yourself, and
It could be.
I was mentally there with you.
It was. I like it. I think it's a pretty good one because the concept like you hole up in a mall during a zombie apocalypse. You've got all these stores. You can do whatever you want. It's. I see it as one of like the staples of the zombie
I
apocalypse
was going
genre.
to say this is my favorite zombie movie ever.
He's into
Yeah.
the Dead Rising games.
It makes me think. Yeah, Dead Rising. It makes me think of. Remember the story we wrote, Survive, back in like middle school and high school about the kids who survive they live in a hotel. Inspiration was from this movie.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
this movie. I mean, for zombie movies, I think it's my favorite.
I would say this one's A tier.
Also, I don't
And
know
the
if you-
music in it is so good.
I don't know if you guys can add pictures into your video, but like you should see that little man is just watching us creepily from the door.
You talking about horror in there?
Oh, he came in. He said.
He's like, oh, you said my name.
He's talking about me.
You talking about horror?
I think Dawn of the Dead is an A. It's A tier.
Yeah.
Almost peak.
It was good.
It was good. So keeping in the line with that, we'll go with Land of the Dead next. I don't think it lives up to that one. I would say it's B tier
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
because it's a little weirder. It's a weird because it's like that's where you start. They're like the zombies are evolving, and it's like the zombies are remembering remembrances from their past life. And I was like really on board with that at first. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like the zombies, when there's nothing to eat, they kind of like go about their old what they remember doing.
Yeah.
And when I kind of lost it is when like the one zombie is like they kill the one guy and he's like and I was like, okay, the zombie learns how to use a shotgun or a gun or whatever. And I was like, I'm against that. I don't think the zombies are smart enough to do that.
All right.
Did the person who make that also make Warm Bodies or something? Is that where they're like got that that dumbass concept?
Land of the Dead might have been the last George A. Romero zombie, not zombie movie, but like George A. Romero was the king of zombie movies. He made like 7 or 8 of them. They're all great. And I mean, that like even saying I didn't like that part about it, the movie itself was still good.
That's why it's B tier.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough. It was still good enough to enjoy.
What else we got? House of Wax.
Yeah.
Hey!
House of Wax. I'm gonna say
I think it's so bad it's good.
yeah.
But
that's
also
fair.
because I mean, I like the Paris Hilton scene.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was gonna say like
and
that one scene.
Here's the thing. I think a lot of people hate on Paris Hilton. Homegirl made it rich by like being hot, and so good for her, dude. But like, I think it's also
Tell us how, because we want that job.
please, girl, please. But like, and that's the thing is like, I just also think it's so funny because I mean, at the time, as a insecure teenager, when I saw this, I was just like, yeah, fuck Paris Hilton, watch her die. And now it's like, that's awesome, dude. She made it famous by being hot. Like that's
did, yeah.
awesome for her.
Speaking of Paris, I don't know what you're doing these days, or if you're doing anything these days. But if you ever want to be on the channel and come talk about what it was like to be...
She's a mom.
You're a mom now?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a mom now.
Yeah.
Good for you. Congrats,
for
Paris.
you.
Good for you, Paris
If
Hilton.
you fucking ever hear this, good for you. And good for you for getting famous by being hot. There was probably other reasons I'm just not aware because I was not like a teen at your height. So
My
I'm
extent
sorry.
of your fame comes from South Park, so that's probably not a good...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not a good like way to go off of.
Yeah.
I thought you played good in this movie. I thought it was the movie.
I really enjoyed you in this movie.
I thought, and I mean, I think I think the concept is really interesting because also like it's so fucking creepy to think like, oh, we only had to stop here because we ran out of gas, and it's literally a town made of wax figurines, but you just don't really clock it together because it's nighttime. It seems very podunk. Like that's a terrifying concept.
Yeah, not
Concept
realizing
was
that was the big twist at the end, like that I really liked. It was like the entire town was
But
all wax.
one also just like dying by basically. I mean, I don't know why the hot wax wouldn't kill you immediately because Jared Padalecki was still fucking alive while his, he's like up at the piano.
Speaking of, would you say that's a fate worse than death? Like
What, getting covered in wax and trapped
because
forever?
you basically, if you survive that, you are burned, you are starving. Like, I mean, thankfully you'll probably die after like 3 days at most because of
the lack of water.
That's
and
3
stuff.
days of pain, though.
yeah. Unless
Yeah.
for some reason wax keeps you moisturized. Actually, we should talk about bog bodies at some point. So.
Not this video though, because we
Yes.
just hit 21 minutes.
Yes.
That's right, folks. It's time
It's
for
gonna
part
be another
7.
part. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this one up?
No.
No.
Thank you, Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paris Hilton. Please come join our channel, or if you want to just donate, and we will hype you up every video. I will gladly hype up Paris Hilton if we get a paycheck from her. every
Sponsored by Paris Hilton.
video.
My last word is bodies do crazy things, and if you're ever interested in the weird shit bodies do, look up either body farms or bog bodies, or like bog corpses, I guess is what they're called. Anyways,
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the darkness around you, because there's bog bodies in the darkness, and that shit they'll get you. They're gonna get you.
Oh, it is.
Have a good night, guys.